Now this video may be triggering to individuals that may get upset about talking about our pets passing. So just a quick warning, this video may not be for you. Just turn it off and just wait till the next upload. I'm the type of person, if I have a problem, I try to fix said problem. And this has been a massive problem for a very long time for me. And I've always tried to work it out in my head, and I've just never been able to. And that is constantly thinking about my dogs passing away. Thinking about the end of Bruce Wayne's life, thinking about the end of Joey Justice's life. And it literally keeps me up at night where I can't sleep, I feel sick, and it's just not a good headspace to be in because it takes away from the moment. It takes away from me actually spending time with him. It takes away from all these wonderful moments that I have with these guys because some of the happiest moments of my life are spent with Kara and the dogs. And this has slowly snowballed over years and gotten worse and worse and worse. So I'm gonna just discuss with you how I intend on changing my mindset to hopefully help with this situation. I've had dogs my entire life. I've had dogs obviously that have passed away. When I was born, my parents had a dog. That dog ended up passing when I was around 4 or 5. We got another dog, and I had that dog from the time I was 5 years old until I was 19 and had to put him to sleep. And I'll never forget bringing him to the vet and having to put him down and just having his head in my arms and just hearing that last breath. It was always hard for me to deal with. And I would never change anything because I want to be there for my dog every moment of their life. Fast forward to me and Kara had Winston. Winston passed away in my arms. He took his last breath, his last gasp for air as I was walking to the vet. That still haunts me. So I just literally think about when Bruce is old and frail and I have to pick him up and put him on the couch to relax, and I have to take him off the couch and I have to carry him places because he's so frail. And it breaks my heart. It breaks my heart seeing him not feel well like he hasn't been lately. And I've never known how to deal with it. And I don't know if it's because I have amazing parents, but I was raised in a household where you really didn't talk about your feelings. Nobody talked about anything. So I'd always just keep everything inside. And I'm the type of person that literally wears my heart in my sleeve. So I've never known how to deal with these thoughts and how to put them aside, and not even put them aside, but accept them, I guess. That was the issue. I was always trying to put them aside when, even though you put them aside, they're still there, right? So thinking about all these things, thinking about just seeing justice become a little man, it starts putting those thoughts in your mind. It's like, man, in 5-6 years he's going to be middle-aged, and then when he's middle-aged he's going to be like hopefully still here but like a senior citizen. And we want our dogs to live forever. We want our dogs to live as long as we do. We want our dogs to be with us for our entire lives. Unfortunately, that's not the case. These guys they just don't live long enough, right? You could give me 20 years on this planet with Bruce Wayne, that's not enough. He's my one-in-a-lifetime dog. And even though I think I know how I can deal with it, it's still gonna be sad when he passes. It's still gonna be sad to think about. But so how am I shifting my mindset? And I'm shifting my mindset instead of thinking about it's sad to see him get older. It's sad to see him have to go to acupuncture because his spine's bugging him. Instead, I'm trying to change the perception that I am so lucky that I'm the one that gets to not only be with him every step of his life from puppyhood to teenage years to adulthood to middle age to senior citizen. I get to be with him every step of the way. I get to guide these two amazing creatures through their entire life. I get to shape them to the dogs they are today. I get to assist them as they get older. I get to care for them as they get older. Like, I am lucky that I was chosen. I'm lucky that I'm like the chosen one that gets to spend all this time with these dogs. Get to see them through the good times and the bad. And instead of thinking it's sad to see that he's middle-aged now and then in another few years he's gonna be a senior, I need to change my mindset, which I'm trying to find a beautiful thing. It's a beautiful thing to see him age. It's a beautiful thing to see him get older. It's a beautiful thing to see him slow down. It's a beautiful thing to see Justice grow into his own, to become his own little man. It's a beautiful thing to see Justice age, to become a middle-aged dog, to eventually become a senior citizen. And as sad as that ending is, it's always gonna be sad. Dude, this is already hard enough. Stop kissing me. It's a very beautiful thing that he never has to be alone. He never has to be without his person. Because it would be even, come here. It would even be a sadder thing if they were to lose me. And then they have to go through life without me or Kara. That would be truly sad for the dogs. I rather take the emotional hit versus these guys. So it's a beautiful thing that I get to spend every second of their life with them. So instead of the dogs having to take the hit of being left alone without their human, I get to take it. Kara gets to take it. And it's a beautiful thing that we get to see them grow. We get to see them turn into a little man. We get to see them become middle-aged. We get to see them enter their senior years eventually. We get to see them pass away. That's how I'm trying to change my mindset. I'm trying to see it as a beautiful thing. Continue to shape him as he gets older. Continue to shape Justice as he gets older. Take care of him. Share him with the world. We're so lucky that we have 380,000 people plus people that watch this channel that get to see this amazing breed that brings so much joy to you guys, that helps me bring education to you guys on how to be a proper dog leader, how to train your dogs, how to be your own dog trainer like I am with these guys, like me and Kara are, how to shape that perfect canine companion, because it's quite the beautiful thing, the relationship you have, especially when you have a puppy. And that puppy becomes this these amazing creatures like these guys. So that's how I'm trying to change my mindset. It's really hard when everybody trauma dumps on me. Daily, I get 2 to upwards of 10 messages about DMs that, oh, my dog just passed away, and it's like this horrible story. It affects the people, even online, that you're telling this story to. So just remember that. You know, Kara said that instead of the way it should be handled, instead of just blurting out, hey, my dog just got X, Y, and Z cancer and it had this horrific death, and DMing that to someone, be like, hey, I have some heavy news. Do you mind if I share it with you? Just a word of advice for you guys like talking to others online, because it does take an emotional toll, because then that starts putting ideas into my head. For example, oh my God, what happens if Bruce has cancer? Or, oh my God, what happens if this happens to Bruce? And I know a lot of people are just trying to help, going, oh, well, maybe my dog had something that Bruce had, but it was cancer. He doesn't have cancer. But those thoughts start creeping in your head, and it's not easy. Instead of seeing it as a sad thing, of course it's gonna be sad, but I mean, I made Bruce a legend, so that in itself makes me feel so wonderful that I've done right by him. And I feel like I've done right by you guys, being able to share so much with you guys, how I care for him, issues we may have with him, training, how I train Justice. Yeah, instead of seeing you get old as a sad thing, I'm seeing it as a beautiful thing. I'm seeing it as I'm lucky that I'm the chosen one and Kara's the chosen one to take care of him as he gets older, to just spend this time with him. And it's a beautiful thing. Instead of seeing as sad as our dogs get older, just find it as a beautiful thing. It's their journey, it's their life journey. And we're blessed that we get to spend puppyhood all the way to their passing. We get to spend their entire eternity together. And that in itself is a beautiful thing. So I hope this video just maybe gave you some help, maybe some things that could help you guys out in dealing with this, because I know I'm not the only one. Enjoy your dogs. You know, this is all, like myself and Kara is all these guys have. So remember that. Remember that when your dog is following you room to room, it's because they love you. It's because they want to be with you. It's because you're a good leader to them. Don't be annoyed when you come home from work and they're wanting to be everywhere with you. They've just been waiting for you to come home all day long. They just want to spend time with their person. They want to spend time with the person that raised them. They want to spend time with the person they love. Give them the best life you can. That's it. Yeah, so until next time, Bruce Wayne, Joey Justice, and myself, see you later. Thanks for watching. Peace.